Hello, Coastline Small Group. I'm so happy to see you here. Thank you so much for joining me with the deep dive this week. My name is Isabelle, and I'm the Next Step Coordinator here at Coastline Church. And your next step is something that is really close to my heart. So if you feel the desire of moving forward in your spiritual journey, maybe it's getting baptized, join us on team, and anything that is in your heart, please share with your small group leader. We want to help you. So this week we are in our series, Fully Alive, and we are really exploring different aspects of Jesus' resurrection and how it applies to us today. So this Sunday, we are looking at hope, how the resurrection of Jesus doesn't give us optimism, but hope that grounds us. So the hope that found is Jesus isn't like the hope that we can find anywhere else. It's not a wishful thinking, but the foundation that steadies us in the challenge that life brings. So we are not waiting for the feelings that we have, but choosing postures and choosing to trust in the person of Jesus. So maybe you have your own stories where you had hope that you held on to, and it grounded you in that hard season. Share with your small group. It's so important to share our own testimony. And we have Romans 15:13, that says, "May the God of hope fill you with all the joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit." It's so rich. And here, Paul prays for the church of Rome specifically to be filled with the hope, which invite us to pray the same for our own and our families. So hope is something that we can ask for and receive because God is a God of hope. That hope of Christ is not just a phrase that we say as Christians, but a reality that we receive as part of our inheritance. God's words declare to us that we can be filled with hope, and it's God's desire to fill us with it. But Paul also connects joy and peace to hope. When there is joy and peace, the Holy Spirit produces hope and in our heart as a result. It is the work of the Holy Spirit, basically. Joy and peace and hope comes from God, and it points us to himself, the God of hope, the joyful King, and the Prince of Peace. So joy and peace are not just work of the Holy Spirit. They are two fruits of the Spirit. Paul also says earlier in Romans that hope and love are poured into our heart by the Holy Spirit. We are invited to partner with the Holy Spirit and ask him to fill us with these fruits. So joy and peace and hope are not just feelings that we wait on, but the fruits that we cultivate and nurture within our soul. So we cannot just muster up joy, peace, and hope on our own. We need the help of the Holy Spirit. And I want you to have this discussion with your group today. And I have 3 questions for you to reflect on. The first one is, how can the hope of Jesus strengthen you through a hard thing you're navigating right now? Or when in your life have you noticed joy and peace present while you held on to hope? And the last one is, what is one area you can invite the Holy Spirit to bring hope onto this week? I hope you're going to have great discussion with your group, and I wish that we see you soon. Bye.